Hello. Since the COVID-19 scare, I'm wearing my safety glasses, my mask, and I'm usually wearing vinyl gloves, but I'm at home away from everyone and I don't want my hands to be slimy. You ever notice that when you put it on vinyl gloves, and you're using them for a while, your fingers and your hands get slimy? And you gotta really wash your hands again after you take those fuckers off. Mm. So, I'm at home alone with nobody else. The safety glasses, mask, and gloves. I gotta do 8 hours a day for 40 hours a week. So, um, and during this pandemic, it started back in early March. Everyone in my plant was laid off for 2 months straight. And I've been back for about a month, but I'm still I only stay at work, and then I pedal my ass bicycling 10 miles back home, and I stay home. And the only time I ever really go out and out in is to the grocery store so I can cook food in my kitchen right here to live. So I'm chatting on and on without getting into any Bible references. Am I even going to do a Bible video? Where is it? I don't even have one around. Doesn't that tell you something? The only time I ever, I'm an atheist. I do not read a Bible. The only time I read a Bible is if it's filmed. The only time I look into a Bible is, hey, what am I going to make a meme about on Facebook? It's still a short video. I haven't got into any anti-theist, atheist Bible reading crap. I gotta find a fucking Bible. Where fuck did I put it? I got a giant family Bible, King James Version, that I got at a thrift store only for a few bucks. So I do not endorse this book or advocate the use of words of this book. I'm an atheist. I use this book as a weapon against itself. It's all evil. It's all lies. I'm capital N-O-T. I'm not a pastor. I'm an activist against this evil, despicable book. Well, this motherfucking thing is broom. Yeah. Now we got a plain white wall with the refrigerator and Lord of the Rings book up there and the big coffee canister. I always thought, why don't I just do a Lord of the Rings video instead? I'm not an expert on the Lord of the Rings because I certainly didn't even read it through. I started a couple pages. But the problem is I've been, I used to be a Christian way back in my 20s and early 30s. And now I'm 53 and I've been an atheist for 20 years. But since that time, I have radically went extremely against the book, and that's why I'm making videos. Because it's evil, despicable book. It's evil and lies. It is all evil and lies and despicable. and evil garbage. So we're going to go with, again, pray in public is the topic. Do you pray in public? Is it acceptable? Isaiah 26:20. Hey, remember the 3 months that your church was locked down, and all of a sudden, hey, we're gonna let you go in, and it's only gonna be like 25% capacity, and you have to wear a mouth mask and stay 6 feet apart and shit like that. Yeah, Isaiah 26:20. Quarantine versus stay in your homes. It's good for you. Isaiah 26:20 and 21. For come, my people, enter into thy chambers. That's your home. That's where I am. Shut thy doors. I did shut them. I both. About thee, hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment until my indignation passes over. So there's something going on above there. I got to hide in my little cubicle. The Lord says hide in your little cubicle. Like I'm hiding in my little cubicle right here. The Lord says hide in your cubicle. Where my indignation can pass over you. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. Hey, I killed hundreds of thousands with this COVID-19. You're going to pray about the COVID-19. You've been praying about the COVID-19 for 3 months. And so far, what's happened? There's been an escalation in cases and escalation in deaths. It might slow down a bit, but if it slows down a bit, that means that there's a majority of people who are still not fucking tested. You know what I mean? You don't get the full numbers. Full numbers could be higher. We have a higher death toll than World War I. World War I was like 110,000 or something. And I didn't even look at the statistics, but it's over 125,000, some shit like that. I didn't even look at news or COVID news or anything, but I'm still making the video. There's more than 125. It could become a couple hundreds of thousands and stuff. We're letting people do. I don't see people 6 feet apart. I see people 1 and 2 feet apart, and they don't have masks. They don't have gloves, and they're all carefree. Isaiah 26:20. Come, my people, enter thou chambers. That means you stay inside your fucking home. And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment. It's only a little short time. We're talking 3 months. 3 months. Now we're going to let everyone go free. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquities. Like over 100,000 dead, millions of cases and shit like that about COVID-19. But, hey, I got a brilliant idea. Our church buildings have been closed for 3 months. They've been doing social media 3 months straight. Once we said they had to close down in-person visits, they said, hey, brilliant idea. We're going to do a little bit of people with a Facebook Live kind of shit. And I made many videos about I was making a parody and a comedy act out of whatever my Christian friends were posting. They give me a lot of comedy material. Have a few Christian friends in your timeline just so you get ideas of what the fuck am I gonna make memes about? What the fuck am I gonna make videos about? But hey, Jesus said you're not supposed to pray in public. Why are you gathering hundreds of people inside of a building then? That's all public. That's the next video topic matter coming up. I'm taking my time, I guess, on this. Because, tell you the truth, I really don't even enjoy reading another book. I like all the side commentary. I only went through 2 verses so far in the fucking book. And I'm spending 11 and a half minutes in. And I ain't doing shit with the book yet. Damn. I read through 2 verses. Isaiah 26, verses 20 and 21. He says to stay inside your fucking cubicle, stay inside your home. It's only going to be a little short while, which meant 3 months of your time. And now you're going out and about, and then he's going to punish all the sinners. He's going to make another couple 100,000 dead on you. He goes, hey, I'm going to set you free after 3 months. And watch what happens. Bodies piled up. Right? Pew. I see people. I think the Walmart and the Kroger's kind of like lifted their strict because half the people I see at Walmart and Kroger's still no mask, no gloves, all free and carrying on stuff. Well, the Facebook internet, my YouTube internet, back in mid-March when Michigan went on shutdown. We were on shutdown 3 months straight. Now, all of a sudden, we're going to do the open bars and restaurants with a little slight restrictions. So, during the 3 months' time that you were prohibited from doing in-house, in-church setting where it's a social gathering of hundreds of people. What about that? Matthew 6, 4 through 6. That thine alms may be in secret. That my alms shall be in secret. And my alms, he says, my alms be in secret, right? You know what? The whole fucking chapter is all red. It means that your Jesus is saying this shit. All this shit's in red. It means your Jesus said it. It means hey, this is my social distancing tool. Hey, stay 6 feet away from me. Preferably 8 feet away from me. And it's all in red. Your Jesus said, keep your alms to yourself in secret. And he that sees you in secret is going to reward you. That's just like Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, Santa Claus sees you in secret. So does your Jesus. We're going so slow at the verses. That's only the 3rd verse in 14 minutes. 6, 5. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray, standing in the synagogues, in the corners of the streets, to be seen by men. I love to pray. The corners of the streets and in synagogues. That means inside of fucking buildings. Hey, you love to do that, right? I know you do. For they love praying, standing in the synagogues in the corners of the streets. Hello. Hey, call me back. I'll call you back after I'm in a live video. I'll call you back. Bye. Oh, sorry, my friend, but there's a lot of work to do in this. This friend, I chat with him like every day because he's my really good friend. I would have continued talking to him, but he would not be able to continue on with my subject matter because he doesn't read a Bible at all, and he's kind of like a guy who's unsure. He kind of is a non-believer of the Bible, kind of a atheist, agnostic, or whatever the fuck he is. But the thing that he really is a believer in is Ancient Aliens. Anything on the History Channel, he believes it. Ancient Aliens. There were instances in the Bible where ancient aliens visited and shit. He claims. I come up with references of that in another video, but I'm not gonna get into that now. It would be drifting off the topic matter, which I'm still going very fucking slow at. My God. Hey, I can't pray in public in a public building anymore for 3 months. I can't hug my friends. I can't say it. When this first started out in mid-March, I see all my friends going hands-free praying. They decided to go in the circle anyways, but they're not going to touch hands. How does that mean you about to trust in your Lord? Kind of fucking crap does that mean? Yes. I don't get very many viewers, but you could tell when someone leaves. Oh, well, if you don't fucking like me, oh, well. Go ahead and not like me. I can do my shit anyways. This is a document, a file about the shit I have to say. I never even had a commenter. I got a live chat on the site. Yeah, my church doesn't allow us to go in anymore. For 3 months. Matthew 6, verse 5. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are. You're a hypocrite if you're going to pray amongst all the people to see. You're a hypocrite if you want everyone to see as the hypocrites are, you know. For they love praying in their synagogues, in the corners of the streets where man can fucking see them. He doesn't like that. That means your Facebook post. You know, when you have the Christian Broadcasting Network kind of fucking shit about your churches are doing their Facebook Live, their YouTube Live, their Instagram, their Twitter, or whatever the fuck they do. They're doing it. Matthew 6, verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy fucking closet. But when thou prayest, he says, you go by yourself. He's talking about you singular. You yourself. You go into your fucking closet and pray. Hey, who needs a church when you could just do a one-on-one kind of incantation, magical fucking kind of thinking powers? They're going to protrude out of your mind and go to the special magical Casper ghost that lives on top of the clouds, who's going to grant you favors. How's that any different than, I think Santa Claus is on the North Pole, and he's going to grant me a wish every single year, or Easter Bunny is going to grant me with special gifts of the hidden eggs that I found, and the jelly beans, and the candies, and chocolate bunnies, and kind of fucking shit like that. Christmas is a fucking joke too. I got Christmas videos. Maybe I'll start making some of them. Whatever the fuck, who gives a fuck about that shit? You gonna pray in public? You gonna pray in public? Hey, thank God that March 19th, when we were on lockdown, and finally it's like mid-June, and we're finally able to actually really attend inside of our buildings. But it's only supposed to be 25% capacity. You're supposed to be 6 feet apart, and no fucking touching hands, bitch. So, Matthew 6:18. That thou appear not unto men to fast. You are not to appear unto men to fast. Oh, I'm fasting. Hey, I'm fasting because of my religion. Hey, he says you are not to do that. 6:18. That thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret. It's fucking in red. Everything's in red. It means your Jesus is fucking saying this shit. Hey, he says you are supposed to only pray in secret. I don't want to see the Facebook posts or the YouTube streams. Your Twitter fucking shit. I don't want to see any of that, because you're supposed to pray in your fucking closet, and you're supposed to do it in secret, and he's going to reward you in secret. And your Father who does see you in secret will reward you openly. There's some kind of fucking magical fucking floating guy on top of the clouds that's going to grant you favors. Just like Santa Claus on the North Pole, he's going to grant you a favor. He does it every year, but God, on the other hand, you got to live to be fucking 70, 80 years old and get fucking nothing anyways. How about that? You know what? I actually never smoked pot on my film today. I'm a Michigan resident. As a disclaimer, Michigan is recreational legal. We grow some good hydroponic homegrown and it's legal. YouTube viewers or any viewers on the internet, don't be offended by pot smoking because Michigan is recreational legal. And it's a great anxiety killer when it pertains to reading the fucking Bible. Yeah. I just noticed a problem on the chat, which delayed the video. At an inappropriate comment of some sort. Okay. Now, I'm 3 months without meeting in our building with our friends. 3 whole months without jacking off each other inside your church buildings for 3 months. And finally, you get to go back. What does your God have to say about that? Isaiah 26. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. Like me, singular. I alone, me alone, inside my little cubicle right here. Come, my people, enter into thy chambers, and shut thy doors upon thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment. Little moment is like the 3 months you're locked down in Michigan. Now you can finally go back. Until my indignation is overpassed. It's not overpassed because, well, even though the death rate is going kind of slower right now, it could pick back up because there's a lot of people who's not tested for this shit. COVID-19, there's more COVID-19 deaths than World War I. World War I had 110,000. We're like at 125,000 or more or less. I don't know because I didn't look it up today. But the numbers could be higher because we're getting numbers, but they could be higher. How do we know? Not everyone is fucking tested. So, Isaiah 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter into thy chambers and shut their doors upon me. Remember when we had the staying home restrictions where everyone stayed at home 2 months straight? Come, my people, enter into thy chambers and shut thy door upon me. Hide thyself as it were a little moment until your indignation be overpassed. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth. Like I'm going to kill a couple 100,000 people with a fucking deadly virus. The Lord doesn't care because he says, hey, you're supposed to stay in your homes. Why don't you dump your religion